What's up, people? Welcome to my new channel where it's cool to say fuck that. I want to read you a little just a paragraph out of an article I found on Homeland Security today, and we'll go from there. It's titled Deepwater Drilling to Resume, ruling this week by Interior Secretary to allow new drilling with tighter rules. Tighter rules, right? Citing an October 1st report from Bureau of Ocean Energy Management Regulations and Enforcement, BOEM, Director Michael R. Bromwich, which found significant progress over the last few months in enhancing the safety of future drilling operations. Sure they did. Over the last few months, and in addressing some of the weaknesses in spill containment and oil spill response, Secretary Salazar wrote in his ruling, "In light of the Deepwater Horizon oil spill, we must continue to take a cautious approach when it comes to deepwater drilling and remain aggressive in raising the bar for oil and gas industry safety and environmental practices." Bullshit. Watch a little documentary called Gasland. I saw it one night on Blog TV. It documents the practice of how they mine for natural gas, who's affected. Basically, they just pump hundreds of thousands of gallons of water and this drilling fluid, whatever the fuck it is, in through just to get through the Earth's crust, down to where the natural gas reserves are. Well, in all that fracture drilling practice, you're introducing this, foreign matter, water, drilling fluid into the aquifer, and people's water is lighting on fire, coming out of their taps, and not to mention benzene and shit getting in the water. Plus, when they bring it out of the ground and it goes through their little processing plants, they're releasing that benzene and other shit into the air, which is killing not only people, causing neurological problems, affecting animal life, everything. It's fucking bullshit. Look into who owns major stock holdings in energy and oil. One of the major players is Warren Buffett. He owns major stocks in like ConocoPhillips, ExxonMobil, General Electric, and Nalco. They're the dicks that make corrects at 9500. All that shit that's covering up the making the oil sink to the bottom of the, and which is funny because not so much fucking funny, but it just coincides with the corrupt line of corporations that I've found through the 70s, that ties in with my David Walker video, that confrontation video on comprehensive annual financial reports. David Walker heads up the Peter G. Peterson Foundation, which right now it's a little practice of it's an Agenda 21 thing where certain billionaires are pledging half their wealth to donate to charitable causes to better humanity. The Peter G. Peterson Foundation set aside $1 billion and combined their efforts with the Pew Charitable Trusts. And so you got this Peterson Pew Committee on Financial Reform that's headed up, or it was instigated by what is that, a presidential order? Just anyway, through the government, they set up this trust corporation to introduce to the people certain ways to be more sustainable and more fucking fiscally conservative. which is all bullshit because they lie to us in the first place, and it's all instigated through fucking fraudulent laws and everything else. But yeah, Peter G. Peterson, he's a fucking dick is what he is. He was a... Try and spell this out real clear, give me a little timeline. Peter G. Peterson was a former Lehman Brothers executive. He was run out of there at the late 70s, early 80s. He started Blackstone. Some of you have heard of Blackstone before. And they just financial mergers and acquisitions, blah blah blah. They own everything. They merged with BlackRock Financial, headed up by two other former Lehman Brothers executives, in the late 80s to manage government retirement FSP funds, $1 billion worth. So you can imagine what they've done with that. And they went on to create Evercore Capital Partners, American Media Inc. That was a video I did on them on 9/11 profiteering that actually got pulled from my channel. That's why I kind of made this one, so that I don't get, you know, 2 more strikes and I'm out and that channel's shut down. They can shut this one down. Fuck, I'll start another one. But yeah, in like 2002, 2003, Blackstone, Apollo Management, and Goldman Sachs bought Nalco, and I think in 2007 they sold it off, made $2.2 billion profit, and you know, ever so conveniently, you know, they're clean of any, you know, ownings of you know, Nalco stock. But when you look into it, the number 10 stockholder in Nalco Holdings is BlackRock Financial, partner company to Blackstone. So I don't know, it's just a big line of corporate greed. They just stopped drilling for a couple months till everybody forgot about it, and now they're saying, oh, we got all these safety standards, we're going to be a lot more careful now. The fuck you are. People weren't so fucking asleep in this country, man. There'd be a fucking riot every day about something new. There'd be corporations burning. You know, people would feel a lot better about themselves, you know, if they just stood up for once and did what the fuck was right. I guess that's all I got to say about that subject. So, in closing, I want to say, U.S. Secretary of the Interior Ken Salazar, go fuck yourself.